What's going on, YouTube? No, I haven't made a video in a while. It's been over a week, like 2 weeks since I've made a video, I think, almost. The last video I made was me packing up to go back home to Illinois for a week. Right now I figure I gotta go to Mako and have something checked out on the hood of the Civic. So we're currently in the Civic right now, the SI. So I figured we'd go for a little drive and talk for a minute. So don't mind my bad driving still. I'm still not used to driving a manual, but we're off. I've had this car for, let's see, 3 weeks now. I think it'll be, no, it was 3 weeks this past weekend. So yeah, I love it so far. Like I said, still getting used to driving a manual. I've never had a manual car that was mine before. So this is a really cool experience. And I'm really happy that I'm getting like the chance now to do it. I love this car so far, and I haven't got a speeding ticket in it yet, but I know what my first mod is going to be already. At first I was thinking about the Honda Flash Pro. That's what I was going to get first. The reason why, this car with bolt-ons cannot just add power with bolt-ons. You do need a tune. The K-Series motor in this is the K24Z7. It has an internal exhaust header, which means you use a downpipe out of the internal header into your catback exhaust. Whereas the downpipe I want is catless, which, living in Georgia, yeah, it might be an issue for emissions, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But it'll give me more power, but you need that tune for it to really make that power. So at first I was considering one of those, but after a little bit of time thinking, I think I have changed my mind. The reason I've changed my mind is this car does have a fair bit of body roll to it. So when you go around a corner, you will feel like you are kind of rolling with it. Whereas the car kind of picks up on one side if you're going through a faster corner. So I have decided to get one of the more expensive pieces that I want for the car first, which is the coilovers. The coilovers I've decided on are the Godspeed Performance MonoMAX coilover. Now those are primarily used as a track coilover, but the reason I want them is actually pretty simple. It's a tight, very tight suspension. A lot of adaptability, a lot of adjustability, and all the reviews I've read on them are amazing. After that, the next mod will of course then be the Honda Flash Pro. The reason why I'm getting that, obviously I just said it, was I want to add a little bit more power. I don't need to add a little bit more power since this is just a daily, but I do want to add some bolt-ons. I will most likely be doing a full catback. I've already told you that I'm going to be doing a catless downpipe, which is going to be sick, by the way. Even with the stock exhaust, most of the 3-inch catless downpipes sound super good. So we're going to be doing that. Get going here. Hey, there's another 9th gen, but it's not an SI. So driving the manual so far, let me get into that real quick. Been fucking frustrating as hell, man. I hate cussing on my videos, even though I do it a lot, but man, it's been frustrating. The first day I had the car, I stalled it in traffic maybe like 3 different times. First time it happened, this guy, you know, that was behind me, gets around me, rolls out, stops, rolls down his window, says, "Fuck you, get off the road." That's a quote. And dude, like, it actually kind of got to me a little bit, and I was super, super frustrated. But after that, you know, I've been taking my time with it. I would go out late at night. I'd practice a little bit. You know, just getting comfortable with the car. Because really, once you're moving, nothing's going to happen. So, that's what I really like. I really feel comfortable with it now, where, like, even in stop-and-go traffic, which I have been in a couple times, I feel really comfortable with the car. Took this on a 9-hour road trip to Illinois, which I documented well, but I didn't end up doing anything in Illinois, so I kind of lost. And I couldn't edit my videos. Like, I like to make a video, edit it same day, upload it. I couldn't do that, obviously, because I didn't have my computer, which was frustrating to me as well. I just didn't really have anywhere to set it up. I spent a lot of time with a certain somebody, which we'll get into that in a different video. maybe. It's not, I mean, it's my personal life, so whatever. So really, I mean, I just hung out with my brother and somebody and my family and just had a really good week. If you guys are following my Instagram, it's CRIGGZ. I'll try to remember to put that on the screen. I did a photo shoot with a couple people, my buddy Luke, his girlfriend, and then I even did one for a guy that I've never met before, but was a part of like the Springfield car scene, Brian. He's an awesome guy, sick car. He actually took me for a ride in it afterwards. Close to Mako here, and we'll catch up in a little bit. Alright guys, about to leave Mako here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. So the reason I came by here today was for a very simple reason. When I bought the car, it had one little defect in it. That one little defect happens to be with the hood. It's something that the previous owner never had repaired. And with that, it does have two identical dents on either side of the hood where it meets the grill. And then it does have a rock chip. Now that rock chip looks like it skipped across the hood about 2-inch spread. With that, I need to know what it's going to cost to fix. It could be quite expensive if I have to replace the whole hood, which I don't know if I do, but if I do, it's going to be a pain in the ass, because hoods are expensive, paint is expensive, and honestly what I should have done is I shouldn't have bought the car until they offered to replace it before I bought the car, or at least get something done, because ideally what I want is I want a carbon fiber hood, and I also want a carbon fiber deck lid, or trunk lid, the whole trunk carbon fiber, to give it a cool look. Will it happen? Maybe in the future. It's an aesthetic thing. Ideally right now I just want my hood fixed, or replaced. So I got my quote for that, and we'll see what happens. Obviously I'm going to go to a couple other places, not today, and see what they're going to charge. Now, another thing is, I said I want my coilovers, and I know which ones. I need to inquire about getting them put on. I've never done them myself, which I probably could do. I have a ton of tools that are my stepdad's in the garage, which, I mean, he wouldn't mind if I used. The only thing I really need is jack stands. Jack stands are going to allow me to, get the car up in the air. I need a jack to even get the car going in the air. Beyond that, I said I wanted to do a downpipe catback with the Honda Flash Pro and my coilovers. My ADHD is really bad today. So we're almost to the gas station here. I'm going to conclude this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, maybe we'll... Here we go. Alright. That was a lot of fun. Here's a little bonus clip for you guys, since I don't think anyone... Well, somebody might be in front of me. I don't know. Yeah, no one's in front of me. Here we go. Hope you guys like that little tire barker in second. Dude, I have so much fun driving this car. I hope you guys enjoyed this little journey that we're gonna go on together through this car. And subscribe for more. Make sure you like the video. And I'm gonna do my outro for the second time. Peace.